Hello, how are you? Today I have decided to tell you an interesting moral story which is about Mahatma Gandhi. And as you know, that Mahatma Gandhi was a great pacifist and he was also known for his truthfulness. So, this incident occurred at Albert Senior Secondary School, Rajkot, when he was studying in class first. It so happened that in the afternoon, all the students were playing in the field and they were playing football in the field of Rajkot Government Senior Secondary School. And suddenly, some boys saw that a person riding a bicycle entered the premises of the school, and a peon was also trying to pace with that person. He was also running by that person who was riding a bicycle. So suddenly the students realized that somebody had come to inspect the school. They quickly informed the principal that someone had entered the school premises, and they were very nervous to know that someone had come to inspect their school because the students were afraid of inspection. So, and the inspector of school, it was indeed truth that on that particular day the inspector of school, Mr. Giles, had come there to inspect the school, and he at once entered the chamber of principal. The principal shook hand with him and welcomed him warmly, and inspector of school, Mr. Giles, told him that he had come to inspect the school. And hearing these words from Mr. Giles, the principal also became uneasy, and he also became perturbable because he knew that Mr. Giles had the authority to check the school and he could to take any adverse decision against the school administration if he found any discrepancy there. So, Mr. The principal also decided to go with Mr. Giles so that he might console him. But Mr. Giles told him that you should continue your work. I will go myself and I will check all the classes for myself. And he started walking briskly and entered the class first. Mr. Giles entered class first. When he entered the class, he saw that a teacher was standing in the class. He asked the teacher which subject he was teaching. The teacher replied that he was teaching English. Now, hearing that reply from the teacher, Mr. Giles decided to take a spelling test of the students. He told all the students that he was about to give them 10 words and they were supposed to write correct spellings. The students were supposed to write correct spellings of those words. So all the students were mentally prepared to do complete that dictation test. And Mr. Giles started speaking 10 words, and when he was speaking those words, the teacher of that English subject became absolutely uneasy and nervous because he thought that Mr. Giles might find fault in his teachings and he might have to incur the wrath of Mr. Giles if the students failed to write correct spellings. So the teacher started walking all around the class and started checking all the students what they were writing. Suddenly, there was a boy named Mohandas. He was also sitting in that class. The teacher stood by him and saw in his copy that he had misspelled the word kettle. He had written Katle and the actual meaning was Kettle. So now seeing him writing that spelling in an incorrect manner, the teacher tried to draw his attention towards him by tapping his foot on the floor. But Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi did not pay heed to his teacher and he kept writing the spellings. And the teacher also tried again to make him copy the other students. But Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi did not pay any heed to him. And when the dictation test ended, all the students stood in a queue to get their copy checked by Mr. Giles. Mr. Giles started checking the copies of the students, and as soon as he checked the copies, he realized that the students made lesser mistakes in the copies. So he was happy to see that the condition of that class was not so bad and that was a good condition of the class. Now, when it came to checking the copy of Mahatma Gandhi, Mr. Giles saw that Mahatma Gandhi had misspelled the word cattle. So he told Mahatma Gandhi that you have misspelled the word cattle. You should spell correctly by writing Kettle. And Mahatma Gandhi also admitted his guilt and begged his pardon. Now, when Mr. Giles had left that class and went for another class, the teacher became very furious with Mahatma Gandhi, and he at once told him that why did you not look at me when I tried to indicate that you should copy your class, your fellow student, but Mahatma Gandhi did not uh, copy his fellow student. Now, that was indeed a very bad day as far as Mahatma Gandhi was uh, concerned because he was reprimanded by his teacher. When he reached his home, he told the incident to his mother that his teacher had told him to copy his fellow student, but he did not want to indulge in that kind of unfair means. Now, hearing these words, his mother said that you are indeed have followed in the footsteps of Raja Harishchandra, and you have indeed done a tremendous job by not copying your fellow students. So, this is indeed a brave deed done by you. And this is the result of the play which you see every day. And that play is played here. The play is Raja Harishchandra. So, you have certainly taken a leaf out of Raja Harishchandra's book, and this is indeed a great achievement on your part that you do not want to indulge in any kind of unfair means in order to achieving success. So she patted the back of Mahatma Gandhi, his son, her son, and she was indeed a very glorious lady because she had taught him a good lesson. So, this story tells us that we should not indulge in any kind of unfair means if we want to get success. Now, if someone tries to persuade us to do something which is illegal or unfair, we must reject that proposal and we must not lose the way of truth. We should always try to abide by the path of truth. So this story is very inspirational, and I think all the students who are listening to this story will certainly turn over a new leaf, and they will also not indulge in any kind of copying the fellow students, because if we copy our fellow students, then it becomes a habit, and as you know, habits die hard. So we must not follow in the footsteps of our fellow students in an examination hall. We must try to write whatever we have learned at home, and that is the best way to get success. Thank you.